Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Relution. Welcome to another Rating All video. Today I'm rating every single Neopet and their colors. Now, I know this isn't necessarily a monster tamer, but when I was going through all the colors, I was like, you know what? It would be interesting if someone had, like, all the colors out, like, in front. Like, I can't think of what to call it, but I have all the colors next to each other. So, and like I said, it's like, oh shit. Hang on, I love the generative summary of this. The document is about rating every Neopet color for the 25th Anniversary celebration. I mean, that's not wrong. Alright, so how do we get back to... I'm gonna have the colors in a specific order. Of course, I'm gonna have the normal colors up at front, going all the way down to gray and then rainbow. And I'm going to get into like the special colors that only change like their color. Then it's going to evolve up into the like the really sophisticated ones. And then it starts going into the ones that actually change the shape somewhat. And then the ones that really changes the character. So the first one is going to be Aisha. Also, they're in order of their release. I don't have the dates down, but whatever. I'm sorry. Of course, with orange being my favorite color and fire being my favorite element, those two, especially the magma. The magma looks great on almost all of them. Apparently, Aisha's the only one that has the alien color. I swear there was two other ones, like Kara and the other one I thought had an alien. Oh shoot. Anyway, apparently Aisha's the only one. Now, majority of these their colors I am well aware of. 8-bit and beyond, I did not know about until I went and looked at all the colors. Let me know in the comment section which Neopet is your favorite and which color you like. And if you too haven't been around for the longest time, let me know what you think about the colors that you haven't seen before. So, throughout the board, Mutant has been really cool. And also, I hate the invisible. I'm going to show you why. Focus down on the invisible real quick. Usually, it's nothing. It's just wasting code and you're wasting your money, like your Neopet money. Neobucks? Neocoins? Yeah, it's Neocoins and Neobucks is the, yeah. Words. So with all the invisible ones, just so that there's something there, I made it so that only their eyes are visible. Some of them had like a little tuft of hair that was visible, which is what that gave me the idea. Also, I don't want just nothing sitting there. Um, I find the relics to be interesting. It's like having like a memorial of that Neopet sitting there, and it both gives me the shivers and like I think it's really cool. The ones I don't really like are the elderly ones. But I love how they have royal boy and royal girl, and elderly boy and elderly girl. I like how they've split the genders with that. Not much more I can talk about the Aisha, so let's move on to the Chia. They tried, the Chias tried suing them and they lost. Anyway, Chia's the only one that, I forgot what you feed them, but they're able to turn into various different fruits, which is weird. I love the banana Chia. That is just amazing. I decided I was not going to label every single one of their fruits. And Chia is also the one that has the most colors. Unless you count the fruits as one, which I don't. But I freaking love the little tiny ones. Oh, and also I did not know that they had updated the Chia sprite. I think by now they've updated all of them. Which I think is a good thing because a lot of them look a little bland. I just love the mutant Chia. And the baby one looks pretty cute. When I've always wanted a ghost color for the longest time, but the Wraith looks so much sweeter. The Irene, she is a griffin. Not really much to talk about except for the mutant one looks freaking amazing. Same thing as the Turanian. The 8-bit sprites, I had to keep shrinking them because they're like filling out the majority of the box. And that makes them look bigger than the rest of the colors, so in order to be able to fit them, I had to shrink the 8-bits down. The baby skins are so adorable. Hit the like button if you think the baby forms are adorable. Hit the dislike if you think the babies are adorable. Wait, no, don't do that. Do the like. Do the like button. Folsom's one of the ones that I felt was a little bland. Except for the Darrigan. That's freaking epic. Also, the silver one looks interesting too. I kind of like what they did with the skunk color. It's almost like black with how like they normally look. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, all the gray colors are sad. It makes me feel bad for those. Like, they're all sad boys and girls. What? Well, the ghost one looks a little shocked or surprised. Jetsam is one of my favorites. I currently have him as an electric brush. My friend Kyle bought it for me. I've been wanting to get fire for either my Growl or Jetsam for the longest time. But now Magma looks cool. But like, I love the mutant Jetsam. I wanted the robot, but now the robot looks a little silly. I'm trying to remember how it looked before. But I love the new pick. It looks like he's ready to fight. The Spotted and the Camouflage looks amazing as well. Markrian is cool, so is the Darrigan. And And I'm probably mispronouncing some of the words, so go ahead, feel free to correct me in the comment section down below. I will not get angry at that. Jub-Jubs are freaking adorable. I love how it's like, with some of the ones that change them, like the Halloween, changes them to a pumpkin. I wish the island turned them into a coconut. The marble one turned them into a marble. But they have like coconut and onion on their own. I don't know how to get those. But I always thought the coconut was the island. The plushy one is also kind of cool. Especially the toy. Oh, I can just smell that toy from here. And the invisible with those, I should have done like the white, not iris. What is that called? I forgot what it's called. I should have done the white instead of the like their normal blue. I think that would have been more adorable. But the transparent colors, that is amazing. I mean, that's what I thought Invisible was going to be. So I'm glad they did the transparent. And that is just, oh, that is just hilarious. Also, I didn't know Stealthy was a thing either. The Moroccan is very awesome. Oh, and I really love how they did the eventide as well. That's gonna be hard to recreate. Kachik. Another one I don't really like that much. But the in my opinion, the best color here is the camouflage. That is really masterfully done. Whoever did that color really deserves like a Christmas bonus or something. I love how the strawberry has the little strawberry tuft on its head. And the relic has, like, amethyst geodes on it. Oh, and I forgot to mention with the Ayesha, they have added a new color while I was doing this. The 25th Anniversary. They're pretty much sparkly with, like, party favors. I think that's pretty cool. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. It's like, it's their 25th anniversary. Currently, they're doing a gray, event. It's really cool and really involved. I have not been able to do much in it because I don't know how the battle system works. They had, like, just implemented that when I stopped playing. Kiko is also kind of interesting. It's almost like the Jub-Jub, except for not furry and have arms instead of legs. Again, the Halloween with the pumpkin is awesome. Same thing with the mutant. The Moroccan was just, a stroke of genius. Burlap's also kind of cute. Again, transparent, amazing. The Royal Boy and the Royal Girl are very interesting. That was a really entertaining idea they went with. Oh, and also this also has coconut and onion, but also chocado, which is weird. And again, I don't know how to get those. Corbat. Now, originally, it was like his wings that had the different colors. But like the orange, purple, brown, white, and like everything else up here, it's their entire body changes. I kind of wish they kept it with the wing color scheme for at least orange, purple, brown, and shadow. And pink, maybe. I do like the mutant. Lenny is kind of cool. He's like a jester bird. I think they missed the opportunity. I think the Halloween, it would have been great dressing him up as a jester. That's like the only one that they could have really done that. Like have all like the bells, have him like holding a little jester wand thing. But the mutant Lenny. Oh my, I did not know they made him into a vulture, and I love that. That is just so amazing. Also, the pink one's kind of good too. They made him look like a pink flamingo. Or even the split could have been the jester. Instead of just perfectly down there, it's like his head could have been split and then they reverse on his body and then reverse it for his legs. Nah, I'd rather the Halloween be the jester. Or I'll just give him a jester color and have that be like, he's the only one that gets that. Not even the royal boy is a jester. Nemo, I also find to be a little boring. I like his Halloween one, and the Moroccan was pretty cool. But that's pretty much the only two that I really like from him. And yes, in case you haven't noticed, I tend to go for the ones that change the forms more than the just like the normal colors. Why? I have no idea. Although it's like Spotted's pretty good. A lot of skunks are nice. I also like Strawberry. You can't go wrong with a good Fire. Or Orange. But it's the complete changing ones that I really like. Oh, and I love his Wraith when I just remembered the little thing on his stomach there. That is awesome. Scorchio, one of the original dragons. He's pretty cool. I'm one of the few where the robot actually kind of looks like a robot instead of like a plastic figure. Not much else to say about Scorchio. His design is fine. Oh, and his wings are fiery. With the fire paint. But that's pretty much all I can really say about that. Skeeth. Oh, Skeeth. I find him to be a little dull. Except for I love the Christmas and the mutant one. Also, I think the skunk one's pretty cool. But not much more I can say about Skeeth. Also, Tuscanaria I find to be a little boring. I know there's people out there that say, oh, but I think you should have had a little bit of tusks going on, just a little bit. And then like for the Tyrannian and Mutant having it being long, of course. But like the Halloween with the little devil teeth. I think it should have been like that, except for more tusky instead of toothy. I think that would have, like, upped the design just slight more. Unless there's, like, lore behind why they don't do that? I don't know. I just realized that Starry one is very detailed. So is his Spotted. Maybe speckled a little. But damn, that's crazy. Uni, or Uni. She's an alicorn, what can I say? The candy almost looks like an alicorn Rainbow Dash. The fairy's kind of cool. Oh, the Halloween's a Nightmare. I forgot about that. That's awesome. I forgot about that one. But basically the reason why it screams My Little Pony to me is because one hoof is up. With almost all the old toys, they always had, like, one of the hooves up. Like, in that pose, too. And then the face looks staring at you like that, so that's why my thought process keeps going to My Little Pony. I can't help it. It's not that they copied it, it's like, what can they do about that? It's a horse. It's a horse design. Of course both of them are going to look like that. Of course. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones where the Invisible left a little piece on there for some reason. Usul is alright, I suppose. The mutant is crazy. Oh, the Wraith. Look at the Wraith. I love how they made her little neck poof. Like all wispy. And that's why I like that more than the Ghost for the most part. And they look evil. Evil, I say. The skunk looks like a skunk. What can I say about that? That's just awesome. Oh. Walkie! I have a feeling this is the very first design. They were already, Aisha's. Like, their very first creation. Like, it has that feel to it, especially their original drawing for it. It's like, I look at Walkie and I think Icon. But when you think about Neopets, at least I do, I think Asia, because Asia's like pretty much everywhere. So let me know in the comment section what you know about that whole thing. The mutant is insane. I just love the mutant for some reason. That has to be one of my favorite colors. But it's hard to get to because you need the map to go to like the science lab thing. I think that's how it's done, or is it a potion that you use? I definitely know that's how you get the robot. And no, because I think I did turn my Buzz into a mutant, but I think I did actually find the entire treasure map for that. I think. Can't recall. Growl is one of my favorites because he's a dinosaur. He was the first one I chose, and to this day he is still red. My poor little baby boy. I swear at one point I did get a fire paintbrush. I can't remember, but I definitely want to change him into a robot or the toy. The toy looks cool, but I really like the robot one. And ironically, I don't like the mutant that much. The Darrigan though is pretty cool. Same thing with the Mariquin. Also, the Wraith is awesome as well. There's just so much with the Growl. That's just so cool. Even the Marvel one looks cool. And and the Growl. Hold on. Yeah, the Growl starts the new Neopets. Like, this is when they're like, oh, a new pet is on the way. For some reason, currently, my Buzz has the old mutant, pick. Which is which is awesome. I love it. But if he gets changed to the new one, I would not care because it still looks cool. The Terranian also looks amazing. But the baby one is a little larva, and I love that. That is great. So, the Growl was the first one I got. Then, I got a Flotsam in... I was going to find a morphine, like buy a morphine potion to morph him to a Jetsam. But then Jetsam Day came. I did not know they did that, and they're like, oh, we've discovered X amount of new species, like, people of the species. And I was like, I'm definitely going to grab one. And I did. So, yeah, my original Jetsam is running around somewhere out there. So, yeah, there's that. But then the third one I got was Buzz. He's a good little buzzy boy. Oh, and the strawberry having the leaves as the wings is pretty fun. Elefante is cool, kind of, I guess. Not much more I could say, except for I wish they have little tusks on them. Can't really see the fairy wings now that I think of it. I'm sorry about that. Also, the transparents are kind of funny. Loop. We used to call it looping, and then we hit like the translate the I remember now why Kyle gave me the electric paintbrush. Because he had a green loop to begin with. And he was going to turn him into the electric. But he got the starry brush, and he used it on it, and he loved it. And he was like, I have this electric brush, so here you go. Turn Jetsam into electric. And I was like, oh, okay. But the spotted looks amazing. Spotted has to be my favorite color. Mutant's also cool. I told you I was going to like Mutant. But the Terranian also looks amazing. I love that. If Kyle was still alive and playing this today, he would definitely go for Halloween. He would definitely go that route. Or to the desert. Because he also likes Anubis a bit. But yeah, Spotted is my favorite one. Jellert is also kind of cool. I can't remember if he had a Jellert. There's just a lot going on for the Jellert. Mutant is kind of cool. The Moroccan, I think he might actually go for the Moroccan one. Look at that cute little puppy face. Spotted's funny. So, yeah. Not much more I can say. Theophan hasn't really had much of a change throughout the years. Obviously they added more detail and more depth to it. But I kind of like the design. Especially the fire one. The fire one's amazing. The Darrigan is also kind of cool. I think my favorite one's the Terranian. The Quiggle. In my opinion, the better frog. The robot one is interesting. But I really love what he did for the invisible one. Because his eyes are, like, out there. Oh, but the transparent is awesome. The eyes are all black. Shoiru, the cute dragon. Also not much I can say about him. Bachman looks cool. But I would have to go for the origami for the Sharu. Mainly because it makes me think of, Here Be Dragons from SCP. I don't know why, because, like, when they talk about the SCP, I imagine, like, the simply folded, dragons, but I look at that and I'm like, I could so see that flying out of a, cardboard box. Akara. Yeah, I thought Akara had an alien. Where's its mutant? Because... Nope. Because I swear the things at the back of the head became... Not tentacles, but more of like stalks. Like eye stalks. But that's not a thing. But I swore our, Akara had an alien. I don't know why I thought that. I'm not gonna claim, like, oh, it's a, Mandela effect or anything like that, because I don't think it is. It's probably just my recognition. And so it'd be just a remembering. It might have been the old mutant skin. No, but then again, it's the... Probably the old Mahakman. But then Mahakman wasn't around at the beginning when I played, so... I don't know. I honestly don't know where I got that from. But she is real adorable. I like the Mahakman. Oh, and also the steampunk is cool. That's one of the few ones, because it's like a lot of the steampunk is like, let's just throw gears on it. It's steampunk now. But with steampunk, it's like what they could have done back in the Steam Age, but being more modern. So it's not like, oh, let's throw some gears on it. The gears have to have a purpose. Because it's all about making what you have work. The Blummaroo, the very first thing that stole my word. Oh, you would think I'd like this thing because it has the word Blum in it. No, they stole my word. I wanted to kill every single one of these little fuckers in Minecraft after it's like, yeah, no, you stole my name, you are going down in Minecraft. It's just, oh my god, seriously. Although the desert's kind of cool. The first new one, when we were playing, in fact, the Zafar came out almost right away. He looks really cool, and I know Kyle got one of them. I think he made his spotted. I can't remember. But he looks really cool and badass. In fact, a lot of these are really good. Oh yeah, the fire looks awesome. Techo. Wait. I'm misremembering that. Zafar wasn't the first new one, because Techo, Mincy, and Mohawk were there. In fact, was Furball the first one? All I know is that Kyle had one of these. I thought that was a new one. Huh. Anyway, Techo. It's there. Woodland is awesome. That's my favorite one of the Techos. Though the camouflage and the robots actually. Oh yeah, the toy. It's one of those sticky, the little sticky flail things. I love it. I don't really like Mincy that much. To me, majority of his designs are a little boring. Camouflage is good though, and the Maractite looks cool. But not even the mutant can save it. I said it. Mohawk. He's kind of cool. Not one of my favorites. He's more of like in the middle. Though the fire is awesome. I love the fiery Mohawk. Also the gray with his messed up Mohawk. But also I wanna ask something. Why does he get the tusks, but not the other two that I mentioned? That makes me sad. Psy Bunny. Yep, the Halloween is Bunnicular. I just want a Halloween one, but to this day there's still Psy Bunnies out there called named Bunnicula, and that bugs me. It's like, no, that's my idea. You can't steal it even though you've done it first. But I actually like the steampunk one for this one. Mutant's also kind of cool, but my favorite is the Halloween one because Bunnicula. You can't. You just can't. It's there. Do they have... Yeah, they do have a chocolate, and they missed... They totally missed doing a chocolate bunny. They should have made it look like a chocolate bunny. I'm sorry. Poogle. It is adorable, I will give you that. Not as adorable as Akara is. Halloween is kind of cool. Oh! It has an MSG version. Yeah, shoot, I'm blanking on what it stands for. But it's like an evil plushie, pretty much. Oh, and... I'm sorry, MSG. You don't matter anymore, because the mutant's fucking amazing! That almost looks like a Metroid Prime boss. The cow. It's a cow. I have no words for the cow. Except for, again, the magma and the fire are pretty cool. Ghost looks mad, though. Oh yeah, the spotted. The spotted looks cool. Kyogre! I mentioned in the previous video, I still have the orange Kyogre plushie. I like Kyogre. He's kind of cool. The Darrigan is amazing. He's awesome. So is the Steampunk. I like the Steampunk one. The toy is amazing. I love how they made him look fluffy in that. Cranian's also awesome. He's a saber-tooth cat. I love it. Well, yeah. Kyogre's adorable. And I love him. Grundo. In fact, no. The mutant one did not look like that to begin with, but I love how they updated it. And I have to say, that's my favorite Grundo skin. The island one's cool, though. So is the Halloween. But I kind of like the Grundo. I have a lot of the little plushies from McDonald's of him still. Oh, the Relic. I forgot about the Relic. That's my favorite Relic one. Because it's Han Solo. I think they should have had him going... Or, you know, bending over, mooning the screen. You know. It's a kid's game, that's right. Koi is actually kind of interesting. It's like a beta fish. Everybody's like, oh, it's more of a goldfish. His name's Koi after all. It's more of a beta fish. I mean, look at how its fins are like hanging. It's more of like a beta fish than anything. And try to guess which one's my favorite skin for this one. Yep, that's right. It's the Moroccan. He looks so fancy with all of that. Okay, if you thought I was going to say Turanian, then I guess you can be also right on that one. On the spot, it actually looks like a koi, so there you go. Bruce is a penguin, and my friend JJ chose him as his first penguin, or first Neopet. I think he had a green one, but then... Was he eventually able to change it to skunk? Because he wanted him to look like a penguin. Like the penguin colors. And, we were like, shadow, but not really. I think he did go with a white at one point. But then we were like, wait, skunk looks more, penguin. Penguin-y. He might go for the toy nowadays, though. I'm not sure. Oh, JJ, if you're watching, would you go for the toy one? But yeah. Penguin is a penguin. Mirka, I don't know why I like the circle ones, but Mirka's kind of cool. I like what they did for his tail on the robot, but also the candy is awesome. He's got the rainbow strip candy. The design on the fire is pretty cool. It's different from the other fire colors, and I like that. Moroccan is awesome, though. Kyrie, also I thought was like one of the originals, but apparently not. But also I enjoy the redesign of him. He looks a little bit more dramatic than what he was before. And of course the mutant's my favorite one. He looks like a like Sonic on steroids. And there's an optical illusion going on because I know I had straightened. I had the. When I do this, I have it be aligned. These guys look like they're little, like, skewed slightly. But they're not. At least I'm pretty sure they're not. But the way that the head fits with the feet makes it look like it's slanted. So I think the words are playing in with that optical illusion too. Chompy. At one point I almost decided to go for nothing but dinosaurs. If I did the Chompy, I would do would be the Turanian. Because it's almost an Ankylosaurus. But the mutant's pretty cool too, but I'd rather go for the Tyranian for this one. The Stealthy's not bad either. Also the Royal Boy. You will not hear me say that, but the Royal Boy, or Girl, both of them look really good. And the Camouflage. Also, Pink's not bad. I have to give them that on the Pink one. That one does not look bad at all. Terry's also cool. The baby one is amazing. But even though I like the mutant, I think the Darrigan would fit more to the aesthetic. The Christmas one also looks interesting. I like how they pretty much gave it colors, and it looks like an actual bird color. Also, I like what they did with the skunk. Now, the Croc has also gone through a bit of a change for the better. They made the robot one look amazing. Same thing with the origami. And the Camouflage. And there's a cat that wants my attention. Come on, Sugar. Oh, who's a good kid? You here for the loves? I love you. I love you? Yes, I do. You're a good kitty. There you go. Alright. Don't lay on the keyboard. But the desert one is kind of cool. I would also go for the ghost. It looks cool. Tano, another dinosaur one. Personally, I like the fire one because of what they did with his horn. And of course, Tyranian and the Darrigan also looks cool. But if I was to have one, I think I would go with fire. Candy is funny though. Drake is another pretty cool dragon one. I love you too. Oh, the mutant. I would go with the mutant one. Definitely. But the Moroccan is also cool. Ixie. I know my ex had an Ixie. She also I think she also had an Aisha. But Ixie's cool. Really love what they did with the Christmas one, giving them bigger horns. Same thing with the Darrigan. Yerbil. Now, I'm pretty sure this was the first new one. And I went ahead and snatched one up. Right now it's the shadow color. And he looks pretty cool. But I think I really, really like the fire. Where it makes his mane, like, on fire. Same thing with the magma. But I think I would prefer the fire over the magma. Maybe. The toy also looks cool. It almost makes him look like a lion. But he's my fourth one that I've chosen. Oh, and the plushie is so cool too. Rookie, I believe. Hold on. Yeah. Rookie had just came out right when we stopped playing. I was going to grab one, but I decided against it. But, I forget, did they have a robot one? Yeah, I like the robot one. The robot one's kind of cool. Also, the pirate. This is the first time you hear me saying this, but the pirate one looks decent. Same thing with the Halloween. Oh, the polka dot. I love the polka dot one. Oh, yeah, and the skunk on Eurobowl's also kind of cool. It was between the skunk and the shadow for me, but I went for the shadow. Striped is also cool. Spotted looks amazing. Bori is the 5th one I got. As you know, if you watched my previous video. This is a hard decision on what to make his, like, the final skin. His Halloween is awesome. I also like Darrigan. Mutant, of course. Terranian looks amazing. I like the robot. The toy is hilarious. The fire is pretty cool. It's just with the Bori, almost any of the colors will do. Hissy. Now it's like, Rookie was last, but I knew about Bori and Hissy. I think I tried to go back to Neopets a little after Hissy was released. But he's a limited one, which made me mad. I don't think I rage quit, but, you know. For the Hissy, the brown one is cool. I really like the Mutant. Steampunk is pretty good. That actually might be my favorite Steampunk, I'm not sure. Darrigan is awesome, the plushies got awesome, I like the desert, giving the Cobra look. Even the Ghost is amazing. Actually, I really want a Hissy. Well, it's like, even the brown. Brown works, even, like, the skunk works for him, too. And the striped. Even the robot looks cool on him. And the Terranian, it's a hard... And the Halloween, him and the Bori are a hard choice. They really are. Zweetalk I knew about as well. I really, really love the details with the little, like, dark lines. That just makes almost every single one of these colors pop. Especially the Ghost. Desert's really good. The Moroccan is awesome. Terranian's pretty good, too. The Mutant's hilarious. It's the Zweetalk is a well-made design. Also, again, with this fiery mane, it's really good design. Yeah, this was the last new one I knew about. Because Ogren, I did not know. But the fire's cool. Robot is... it's interesting, but I like the Moroccan. Even Spotted, it looks kind of cool. But if you notice, the number of paints are starting to dwindle. Just right up to Spotted is all the, like, well, I have Darrigan Desert there. In fact, Spotted is out of place now, I realize. But anyway, it's like the basic colors come down to here. Oh yeah, I think I was having issues with placing these guys, and I gave up halfway. I'm just like, whatever, you guys can go wherever you want. Oh, because of the mutant. Because of the mutant. That's right, that's right. Norbu. He's like a llama, I guess. And it's one of those like, unless you make it a fire candy. The Halloween is also good. Morocco and Dargan. Oh, and the toy. He's a piano. Also the toy. He's a pinata. Lutari. I'm pretty sure Kyle would have chosen this guy. It looks... Of course, my favorite one of these is the mutant. Spotted, I like though. That's a really cool color for it. Yeah, and Vandergear's their latest new addition. I mean, he's kind of cool, I guess. But with it being recent, there's not many colors for him. Though the toy is awesome being a Furby, and the Halloween is amazing. Really love what they did with the Halloween one. But I'm interested to see what else they do with the Vandegree. But as you know, if you've seen my other rating videos, I tend to throw in an idea of mine. Like, an idea for the next game, for new characters, stuff like that. For Neopets, I have an idea for a design. Now, I kind of wanted to do, like, an insect paint for the different characters. But that would not mean I would have to sit down and do some extra drawing. I might do that later on. Because I think doing an insect would be kind of cool for some of these characters. And I already can visualize some of them. But, and don't mind the lower quality of it versus Neopets. If I actually sat down and really worked at it, it would look nice. But here's Scorps. I know, laugh at it's compared to these guys, it's more 2D, but it is what it is, okay? It took me a while to even do this little bit of colors. Speckled was the last one I did. I got pissed off at it. I wanted it. I couldn't pull off the effect that they did with the speckles. But of course it's a scorpion. The idea is that it's kind of like a ball with like the tail coming up 4 legs instead of 6. And like I wanted to go with a traditional like insect face. I didn't want to go the insanely cute route. But this was done in Adobe Illustrator. I know a lot of problems, especially with the tail. I did want the tail to look sectioned. Like each bit is like a different piece. It looks wonky, I know. Also the feet, I could not get right. in like the perspective of it. But if you think you can do a better job, which I'm pretty sure a good chunk of you can, and you feel like, hey, I think I know what I can do to make this look better, go right ahead. I'm not trademarking this. It's not copywriting. I'm not going to come at you. I'm not going to sue you. I'm not going to do any, like, takedowns. If you want to make this into something, you have my full, permission to run with it. Even if Neopets actually do want to incorporate this into their game, I'm not going to raise a stink about being like, oh, you guys pay me. Because this is free. It's up there. It's my idea. I spat it out and into the world, and wherever it goes from here, even if it goes nowhere, I'm fine with it. All I ask is that you at least credit me. Please? That's all I ask for. You'd be like, hey, this is a design I got an idea from Merluge for. Although I have to say the best that I did, well, besides the normal colors, like the special colors down there, I did the best on the star in my opinion. That and the spotted. But with those, it looks really close to what Neopets had. I wanted to do some more, like with the stripes and the skunk and the split. After the speckle pissed me off, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I want to get this out in time for like their 25th anniversary. Because even though I haven't really done much on Neopets, just like with Gaia Online, I still love it. I'm still all for it. I still want to, like, I wouldn't mind owning more plushies, but it's not high on my list of things I need. So, this is my thought. Now, I was thinking team of 8. I call it a team, it's whatever. Now, these are my top 8 favorite ones. I already got the mutant Buzz. I decided I want the Growl, the robot. Because out of all the robots, I think that's one of the best ones. I would like the Jetsam to be, Targaryen. He looks cool. Hold on though. There's a couple others that could work. Besides Moroccan, the Targaryen's the best one. I don't want to, like, do repeat colors. So, Buzz is the mutant. I don't want to turn him to mutant. Don't want to repeat. The Furball, I want to be fire, because I love that main. Or Magma. Magma works too, but I think I might go with fire. Bori, I want it to be a Halloween. I love the bone structure on him, and like I said, like, the mutant's pretty cool, but I already have a mutant. I want diversity. And then the Hissy, I want to make the steampunk. See, it actually looks really cool as a steampunk. I would like a Oh wait, is that a... That's a Mutant Lenny. That's the only exception. It's Mutant Lenny. Pretend I didn't say that then. But the only reason why that's the exception is because it's a vulture. And then for for Sweet Talk, I would like the strawberry. I really love the strawberry colors, and I think the Sweet Talk is the best strawberry one. That the fire's cool, but I'm gonna have fire with him, and he would just look pretty much similar. So that's my final group I want. Let me know what your dream group would be. I asked a lot of questions. Go ahead and feel free to answer any of them or none of them. Also, let me know what you think about Scorps. Like, if he was, like, boosted up to be on the same level as these guys. It was just a little idea I thought of. I still like how I did the star. That's my favorite one I've done. I might do more later. I might make them better. I don't know. I got a lot that I'm doing, so that's going to be like on the side burner. And I wish the robot was red colored. I kind of do. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Click on whichever like button you think is appropriate for this video. Subscribe if you like hearing me talking about different like monster hunter like monster collection games. Taming game, monster tamer, whatever. I recently did an update for Summoner's War. They did do another crossover lately. But like I said, in that one, I'm waiting until they release more. It might take a year or so. I'm still got Pokemon to update. But now I think I might wait until Legends Zygarde comes out. Because I'm hoping there's new Megas. I really am. So I might wait for that. Of course, Palworld just dropped a new update. So I'm going to do a follow-up on that. And I got two very big projects. I was like, oh hey, you know, I'm going to say it because the first one I was working on was Digimon. I'm still waiting to finish Survivor and Digimon New World, because I don't want to be spoiled on those. I gotta get around to playing Digimon again. And Shin Megami is the other one I'm doing. I was so ready to just do the Majin Tensei, Shin Megami 2, 3, Persona, Persona 2, Persona 3, Shin Megami, Imagine, Shin Megami 4, Shin Megami 5, Persona 4, Persona 5. Persona 5! But unbeknownst to me, Shin Megami actually might be the game that has the most releases. Because, like, I found Shin Megami Tensei as a translation to English, like, ROM. And I was like, oh, this is a pretty neat game. Looked it up and I was like, oh, hey, it actually is in America. My friend Kyle was like, hey, there's an online game. We jumped on that like hotcakes. And then we knew about Persona, but we did not know that Persona was in the Shin Megami universe. And then while looking that up, I found Majin 10, which was Shin Megami on the NES. But with looking up, researching for my rating all, I found out there is 3 more. Like Last Bible. There's Devil Children. Oh. There's even Ronde. And some of these, I actually... Oh, we already knew about the Devil Survivor as well. I forgot to mention that because that and Soul Hackers, we bought those on the DS. Love them. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to play through some of the games in order to get certain screenshots I need. Because there's not much data, like not much information out there on it. Which bugs me because even the recent ones, I need to get my own screenshots. Which means I have to buy them and play them. So yeah. Shin Megami might have... I'm still in the middle of, editing what I have. But, oh, that's going to be a huge, process. It might be in 2 parts, to be honest. Might release, like, old school and modern. I might have to do it that way. And of course, I do plan on doing Monster Rancher. In fact, that might actually be the next full one I do. Besides the Pal World and the Pokemon. But yeah. Subscribe if you'd like to see those. I just rambled on for a bit. I'm sorry. So until next time, stay night nerdy.